Hello! It's great to, well, I guess not see all of you, to send out a message into the void, hoping that people hear. Maybe something like that. As you can see, I am surrounded by plushies. This is awesome. This video is not about all of these plushies, who I repeat are so freaking cuddly. Oh my god. I'm sorry, like my face should look like Rin's face here. So, it isn't about my plushies, it's about my dolls! And also some amazing news! Amazing news! I will be trying to stop saying so often. I had to do a presentation in my class, and my teacher actually, wrote on my thing that I do that a lot. She addressed it to the whole class that a lot of us do it, to just sort of fill the silence to indicate that we're thinking, but we're still going to continue the conversation. But, you know, for professional presentations, it's really not a good idea. Even though studies are showing that for scientific information, for scientific studies aimed towards the lay people, it's actually good to have some of those filler sounds, just because it makes it less textbook. Makes it so it's easier for people to kind of follow along because, you know, people fill in the silences with just sounds. Anyway, that tangent is over. I'm going to move the plushies aside because it's doll time. Boop. I didn't say the exciting news. Right! The exciting news is I actually have proper video editing software, finally. Really, finally. I've been using Movie Maker and that's been, messing up on me, so I've been having to just put out directly what I recorded on my camera, which often is kind of weird because, I have to run off and get stuff, and it's just a whole mess. But hopefully things will be less of a mess because software! I'm very excited to actually mess around with it. Probably in between studying for my exams after winter break. Okay, plushies aside. Plushies aside. By the way, I have way more than these guys. These are just the ones that were on the bed in the bedroom that I'm in. Ta-da! I don't think the camera's adequately capturing it, but this is kind of a yellow. I'm not sure if you all can tell that. But it's yellow, which is my favorite color. So I like to film in here as much as I can because it's my favorite color and the room is covered in it. Okay, plushies away. Doll time! Okay, so doll stuff. I do not remember, I don't think that I actually ended up showing all of you what I did with Kada here for the Den of Angels 13th anniversary contest, which, you know, I didn't win, but I wasn't expecting. I just wanted to do it kind of for fun and for practice. And because one of the prizes was a Seed Out's wool head, and I really want to get a wool head because it's a really cool sculpt, kind of owl-like. But also I think it's going to be absolutely perfect for Simone. Flair's girlfriend. Well, Flair's eventual girlfriend. Anyway, so Kada here ended up being my entry. Right. So the prompt for the customization was to create someone or something that you would encounter on the hidden 13th floor of a building. Because in Western building, Western superstition says that 13 is an unlucky number, so a number of apartment buildings and office buildings will actually skip the 13th floor. It'll go 12, 14. So there's, you know, kind of like interesting stories and like urban legends about camera cut me off right after I was talking about the superstitions behind the 13th floor. So now that we've covered that, more or less, I imagined Keda, or my entry for this, not really Keda, that the 13th floor is actually like a safe haven, and that the people there incorporate the number 13 into tattoos on themselves. So yes, my Lolita has tattoos. That was fun to do. So I gave her a new face up. Well, you can go into other videos and see what she looked like, or I might be able to, with the magic of my new video editing, actually put an image of her old face up on, but I'm not sure if I took any close-ups. So I did her face up, and I ended up going actually quite a bit more forest themed than I thought, which was a bit strange, but I just rolled with it because that's where the inspiration was going, so I went, okay, fine, I'll follow you. So I'm just getting her dress off, and we go. As you can see, I did kind of like a, I'm going to say a gentle expression on her. And I have to say, doing the thicker, chunkier brows is kind of becoming one of my signature things on my face-ups. I really enjoy how it looks. It gives them kind of a cartoon expression, almost. And she ended up going actually a lot darker than I was originally planning, but once I put it on her, I really enjoyed how it looked. Yeah, no, I didn't end up giving her freckles. I considered doing freckles, and then I went, no, she's already got a lot going on. Speaking of a lot going on, so I said that I want to incorporate 13, the number 13, into the designs. So, this is the view from the front. Yep, she's got blushing on her nipples. Because I couldn't just do the tattoo and leave them blank, like it looked really weird. So, the one on the top has 5 petals, and then, oops, each hand has 4 petals, so that equals, so there's 13 petals. And then the bit that I was really proud of, that was a lot of fun to do, was the bird here. I'm not even sure what type of bird it is. I ended up kind of being a crane, but then I extended it. And once again, she has 13 feathers that just kind of taper down to her butt. You see, yeah, I did a little bit of gloss on top just to kind of bring it out a bit more. And I don't think that when I showed you this, I probably didn't notice that she's got little incision marks. I decided that since I was already having to blush this bottom piece for the tattoo, that I'd do something on the front. And the scars there are similar to the scars that I have after one of my procedures, but as Ape said, I put that one too high, and I think this one's at the wrong angle. And I told him I just looked once at myself in the mirror and then I did this. Like, I didn't, like, take a picture of myself, which it's inspired by. So that's what I did with Keira. And that was actually really fun. I tried out some different techniques. I also, as you know, it's probably, I also integrated rhinestones into the designs. And so far they're actually holding quite well in place. So, I mean, she's been changed in and out of clothes. She's been transported in a pillow, and there was no problem. Keira has, I think this little buddy is becoming her friend. I was actually able to... This is made by Seed Arts, by the way. It was a giveaway that I won. It's a two-headed fox. It's very cute. So in other doll news, not really terribly exciting, but in other doll news, I was able to get a proper wig for Seb and a wig that fits Drew. I don't think I've shared on YouTube the struggles of getting a wig to fit Drew, because both she and Fleur are now Bat Chicks Lagoon heads, and they're pretty much exactly 6 inches, which means that the typical 6'7" is too big, and 5'6" can run too small. This is Fleur, by the way. Ta-da! God, she's so pretty. This headband was actually a gift from my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law. They gave me a set of 2 things of hair elastics, hair ties from a local artisan, and they actually told me, they said, so you can wear this or your dolls can wear it. And I was like, yes, thank you! It's always nice when, like, the people in your life acknowledge your hobbies, whether that's, in my case, like anime, or plushies, or history, or my dolls. It's always nice to have someone, like, think about that. So, Drew got a wig that fits, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. This, I think, might actually be, like, what her hair... no, it would have been shorter. But I say this is what her hair looked when she was part of essentially the palace guard, but no, her hair was shorter than this. She had pretty much shaved. But this is a good kind of, I'm going to say, placeholder wig for her. I really like how it looks. I think it really makes her look even more like someone who's in a punk rock band, which she was. But I do plan on trying to make her a wig, because I've decided that instead of white hair, she has gray hair. And I kind of want to give her either like a faux hawk or like a shaved on one side sort of thing. Like a very, you know, like non-ordinary haircut. But the thing that also excited me so much is I finally got a proper wig for Seb. I definitely did not share the fact that Seb was always supposed to have curly blonde hair, which may sound strange for a statue, but I was kind of envisioning like the ancient statues of Apollo, especially Apollo, with his curly hair, and I was able to find one for Seb. It was actually supposed to be, I think, for like, you know, kind of like imagining like a baby infant doll, because it had little pigtails. But I just cut those off, and you can't tell. It's amazing. So, look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. I'm just so happy. I'm still having to figure out the way to keep it on his head properly. I'm going to put elastic on. I'm just so happy. And it actually does go with his golden brows, which is surprising. So this is almost perfect. To be completely perfect, this would have to be a brighter blonde. But in person, it does have kind of some gold highlights, which is good. I don't know why my camera right now is actually kind of making everything have, what can I say? It's compensating for like an incandescent light, so the colors aren't showing up quite correctly. Which is a pity, because this is amazing, and it's so fluffy. I've had so much fun just like, whoops, oh no, Seb! Just like teasing his hair to get the curls to actually like stick out more, which has been a lot of fun. So that's what I've been up to. Do I have any other updates? I don't think so. So, I'll end the video, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and you have a wonderful time with your dolls, and that everything goes well in your life. You know, that like all of those daily annoyances don't faze you. And yeah. Bye everyone. Love and peace. Bye.